Oh, there's my cup of coffee. I was wondering where I had set it. Hi, I'm Michael here from Plowboyzwoodshop. I have a hobby in woodworking, and I expanded my hobby into a business where I make soap cutters and sell worldwide. And a good friend of mine had asked me if there's any way I could come up with making a soap cake cutter that would have the table that would turn on it and have a lock on it so it can't turn when you're cutting your cake of soap. So this is the design I came up with. Now it's really pretty cool actually. I really like it and I think it'll work out really well. The base on it is 16 and 3/4 inches by 16 and 5/8 long. 3/4 inches is fine. And the height of it is 9 inches to the top of the handle. The distance from here is up at, you can cut a height of cake at 4.5 inches. That'll work really well. You can also cut them from 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, or 7 and 5, whatever your preference is on your size of your cakes that you make. And I've seen some of the cakes that some of you gals make, and guys, they're awesome. They're really beautiful. Now this thing here, the base is made out of oak with 2 coats of polyacrylic. The handle is made out of Baltic birch with 2 coats of polyacrylic on it as well. And the thickness I have right here is 2 inches. I made it a little bit heavier to allow for this distance that is across and to take the strength when you're bringing your arm down through the cake. Now, the arm here has a tuning pin up here. And this here is a .022 guitar string, and it's tightened with this tuning pin. Here I'm loosening it. If I'm tightening it, you can hear the tone. That's pretty good about right there. That wire has to give some. If it's too tight, it's going to snap and break, and that ain't no fun. So how this thing works, I have a stop on here. And with the stop in place, this table cannot rotate. The table is made out of HDPE, high density polyethylene plastic. It's also food biodegradable that's used in the food industry. Okay, this stop here, it can't turn now. So I lift the arm up, lift this stop up. Now this table is able to rotate. The table is on a 12-inch Lazy Susan that's mounted to the base. It cannot come up off of there at all. Everything is tight on there except that it can rotate. So how this thing works, you put the stop in the groove here, the cutting groove on this side. Now this arm is lined up with the slot. Every slot on here, it's lined up with the wire for cutting the cake. You'll get 8 slices of cake out of your soap that you have. This thing will also cut a regular food cake, and that's what I like. You can cut regular cake or pie on this thing. And I'm not fussy about whatever you want to feed me. I'm not fussy at all at eating them. And I like big pieces. Anyhow, so bring the arm down through the cake, and after it's cut, lift it back up again, lift the stop, rotate this to the next spot, put the stop in, now it's ready to cut again. Really easy, user friendly, that's what I like to say. And on the bottom of it, I have 4 gripper pads to protect the counter surface and to keep the cutter from sliding when you're cutting your cake of soap, or for me, regular cake. Here's the Lazy Susan, it's 12 inches, and there's ball bearings in there that it rotates on. And it's also important when to clean this thing is to just use a damp cloth and with warm water, so just damp and wipe everything off. It'll clean up really easy. You don't want to get water down in these Lazy Susan on them ball bearings in that, because they could start to rust a little bit over time. Then it'll make it harder to work. But if that happens, let me know. I can always set you up with another base for it. I ship these things worldwide. They're on my Etsy site and also my eBay site that I have. Etsy, it's under Plowboyzwoodshop, and eBay, it's under Plowboy Soap Cutters. And I also ship them with 1 extra wire that is sent along with the cutters. Now the cutters, they make multi-bar cutters, single bar cutters. and also a log splitter. And everything is listed on the sites that I have. So if you're interested, go on my Etsy site and click on any product you're interested in. It'll pop that item up, and then for the shipping costs, a lot of people wonder how much it costs to ship. Go on the shipping part right next to the description, click on shipping, and then type in your zip code, and it'll also tell you then how much it'll cost to ship to your zip code. No matter what country you're in, it'll come up for you. If you have any questions or troubles with it, just shoot me a message on there and I can help you out with anything that you're asking for. So I hope this product will help out a lot of you people that make cakes out of your soap, and I have seen some of them, they're really beautiful. Thank you.